Hi, this is the directions for the behavior pattern treatment plan outline. I know it's a long name. So there are 8 different behaviors that I want you to create this treatment plan outline for. So you're going to do a treatment plan outline for each of the 8 different behaviors. So you're going to include the case scenarios. There's 8 different case studies that exhibit different types of behaviors, and you're going to use that to create a treatment plan. Now, some real quick tips from me. The long-term goal just has to be a generalized goal. You do not have to put it in COAST format unless you want to. If you would like to put it in COAST format, that would be awesome. And I'm not going to grade you down if you don't have all the parts, but if you do try to put it in COAST, I will make comments if you are missing a part or if it isn't realistic. And the same goes for the short-term goal as well, or the MBO that you will be creating. When I talk about approach, what approach will you use for each of these different behavior patterns? I want you to either use the approaches that I mentioned in your the theories and models, practice models chart that I created for you. There are a bunch of different approaches. You can either use those approaches, or you can use, I'm including it here in this assignment area, a therapeutic approaches sheet that talks about things like being persuasive or kind and friendly. You can use those as well, clear, directive, what have you. So you can use any of those approaches in that area. If you notice the first part of this assignment, here is a wonderful outline, kind of an example of how you will be creating this outline for each of the 8 different behaviors. But I want to make note that when you are using this example, I really don't want to see copying and pasting of the example answers to the sections in every single behavior, or eight of the different behaviors. I want you to be creative. I want you to use your own clinical reasoning and thinking, and I want you to kind of be very cognizant or aware of the last part, which is discharge planning. I know here in the example it gives very simple support groups, possible AA, career counseling, that type of thing. I want you to be a little bit more in tune with what would you recommend as an OTA to this client. Would you suggest that they continue to increase leisure and recreational experiences to work on social skills? I want you to really start using those activity selection interventions that you learned last week. This week, you learn about different types of diagnoses and specific ways to manage behaviors. I want you to use those for this assignment. So just so that you know, try not to keep it as simple as just a few things. I want you to be a little creative with it. Anyway, all you have to do is, like I said, create an outline, treatment plan outline for each of the 8 different behavior patterns. You can use the therapeutic approaches that I have included here in the assignments area, or use the theories and practice model chart. And I look forward to seeing this assignment. If you have any questions,